Good Tuesday evening to you. Richard Scott here with your forecast update. Got a cool down coming up over the next several days. You'll notice pretty good drop in the temperatures and also the humidity late in the week. And we'll take that because it was certainly hot this afternoon. Tuscaloosa at 91, Demopolis 93, Jasper, one of the hot spots, 97, Birmingham 90. Had a few storms across the area today. In fact, as of about 9:45 this Tuesday night, still got a few storms across far northwest Alabama ahead of that surface front. And again, that's going to bring some changes to our air mass starting tomorrow night across Alabama. Some impressive rainfall totals in some areas. You see Birmingham having over 1 inch of rain measured at the airport, Tuscaloosa Airport measuring under a quarter inch. But again, some areas around that picking up pretty good bit of rainfall today, but not everybody got that. They were pretty scattered. And again, we got some things changing across here. The dew point's still very high tonight, 78 in Tuscaloosa. That is a very moist air mass across the area. A lot of moisture available. And if you look north at the top of your screen there, you see where the wind is southwest or south over central Alabama. Well, north of us up towards Memphis and Nashville, the wind direction changes to the northwest or west, and that's where that front is. Again, that's going to come in here during the day tomorrow. Better rain chance will happen near and south Interstate 20 during the day tomorrow. As again, that front continues to work southward. We'll struggle to reach the low 90s. It may be a day where we'll stay in the upper 80s. Depends on how much sun you get at your house. I do expect it's still a mild day, but again, some changes are coming up. Here's a forecast model. Notice tomorrow morning should be a mainly dry start to the day. Then some scattered storms flare up around lunchtime, and those continue in the evening hours, and then ending from north to south. Not everybody will get the rainfall on Wednesday. Thursday morning, again, dry start to the day. And look at Thursday afternoon, no cloud cover expected. I do expect a dry air mass to take over, at least for Thursday and also on Friday. We are carefully watching things out in the tropics. What was once Tropical Storm Harvey is about to get better organized. All of our forecast model data showing a concerning look for the Texas Gulf Coast, as this thing could rapidly develop in the western Gulf. Here's the area we're looking at now. If you are watching us along the Alabama Gulf Coast, Mississippi, or Florida Panhandle, I do not expect a direct impact from this storm at least over the next several days. It looks like it's initially going towards Texas, and a pretty interesting setup. Once it hits Texas, where does it go from there? Does it cut northeast? Does it stall out? Still a lot of uncertainties with that. One thing that we are certain about, there's going to be a lot of rain over Texas. This thing's going to produce some incredible amount of flooding over portions of Texas. If you live in a flood zone area west of Alabama, again, you need to be alert for that. We're talking about Friday, Saturday, even into Sunday and Monday for the potential for some huge rainfall amounts according to our computer model data with this system. But again, it's still disorganized tonight, but this should become a tropical storm tomorrow. And there's a potential this could become a hurricane before making landfall somewhere along the Texas Gulf Coast, likely on Friday or into Saturday. Now again, the rain chance for tomorrow here locally, that's going to be mainly south of Interstate 20. If you're north of that, up towards places like Fayette and Jasper and Hamilton, Coleman, rain chances are pretty low for you for tomorrow. Now, Thursday and Friday, nice weather comes in, low humidity, cooler temperatures. At night, we're talking about 60s back in the forecast. Now, as we go into the weekend, very highly uncertain what's going to happen with this forecast because it all depends on Harvey. Does this become a tropical storm or hurricane? Does moisture impact Alabama? Most model data does tend to agree that we'll get some moisture and some rain off of that, at least late in the weekend into early next week, so we'll have to kind of monitor that for a flooding potential. But right now, the main concern will be west of Alabama, initially for a lot of rainfall, and depending on the track of Harvey, where it goes from there will greatly determine how much rainfall we get here in central and west Alabama. But I want you to notice the temperatures. We're going to be much cooler. In fact, highs in the low to mid 80s, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, lows at night in the 60s.